Hello and welcome to this League of Legends video. Today we're playing Aurelion Sol in the mid lane, and I have no idea if we're against a Katarina or a Yasuo. Either way, both matchups are not particularly favourable, as Aurelion is incredibly weak against anyone who gets up close. This champ, having been out for 5 days now, is he is still fairly new, so I shall just go over his abilities quickly. So his passive generates the 3 little stars, which deal damage and execute minions below 25 health. If you're silenced or stunned, or any sort of CC that disables the casting of spells, then the stars retract, and if you're in a bush, the stars are still visible outside the bush. His Q is a stun, an AoE stun, I should say, which doesn't detonate until it reaches his outer limit or until you press Q for the second time. He gains 10% movement speed when chasing it, and it grows in size as it moves. I'm against a Yasuo and a Katarina. Lovely. His W pushes his stars to the outer limits, increasing his damage, and also I forgot what I was going to say. And also costs mana per second to use. His E lets him fly over walls and passively generates movement speed. And his ult is a knockback and slow to his outer limit. Beyond that, it does not have the knockback effect. Oh god. I was not expecting it to survive that. As you can see, Aurelion gets a really strong level 2 power spike. And I just burned a flash. Yeah, so Aurelion Sol's early game is very strong. There we go, burned that flash. So yes, at the moment, Aurelion Sol is just insanely broken, to be fair. I'm running flat AP blues and quints, flat armor yellows, and magic pen reds. For builds, I tend to rush Rylai's Crystal Scepter or Rod of Ages. Normally Rod of Ages just to get the nice cheeky stacks early. In fact, let's just wait a few seconds to get the Blasting Wand. So yes, Aurelion, his early game, if you can survive it, allows insane scaling, and I have made my lane opponent go AFK. Awesome. So hopefully the cat comes back. If not, then, well, I'll just feel really bad. So yes, his early game is pretty strong. Oh wait, she's back, never mind. Oh, fuck. I've lost all recollection of what I was saying. I normally would max his Q first, as it increases the duration of his stun. I think this is what I was talking about. And it also increases the damage it deals, so it's just genuinely all around pretty strong. Yes.
Bravery is absurd.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I normally max his Q, W, then E, just because his E doesn't get much of a buff from leveling it up. His W gains base damage on his stars and additional damage per level. I don't think the cost goes down, though I'm not too sure on that. And his Q just gets more stun, more damage, so it's genuinely the better option to max out first. And it helps a lot with the early game, because with them stunned at your outer ring, you can toggle your W and do, well, insane amounts of damage. Once he gets Virilize, though, is when he becomes a genuine monster, because his passive, as well as his W, Q, and ult, all apply the slow from Virilize, so I think it is one of the best items to get on him, at least at the moment. So, once you hit level 6 with your ult, you become a bit stronger against the champs which have less range than you, so the melee champs. But yeah, other than that, you'll genuinely just have a hard time against anyone up close to you or that outranges you, which is quite a lot of champs, because he is a very mid-ranged sort of mage.
I've waited millennia to watch Targon fall.
So that's some of the matchups you do need to be careful for. Playstyle, as long as you can hit your Q, you just sort of let your W do most of the damage with your passive, and that's how you get your kills, really.
You are more useful as dust. Such a shame.
Yeah, but hopefully you saw there that what I mentioned about the star growing,
Of course.
that actually does increase the area of effect that the stun has. So yeah, it's really broken. Hopefully we will, well, I don't really think we will change it, but at least maybe reducing the stun duration would make him a bit more balanced. It's so hard to kill a Katarina.
As Targon's influence wanes,
Oh,
grows.
but yes, now it's increased the star's base damage by 20, so you can actually see what I meant there when I said it increases base damage.
I would burn the cosmos to catch Targon in the flames.
And the Yasuo is incredibly salty. I'm sorry I'm not talking much. I don't know what to say about him really, because I haven't had the best opportunity to play him.
Relevant species species has been knocked back into the Stone Age once or
See, this cat,
twice.
why has this cat got like enough that much burst? Just with, oh no, she's full of. Okay, I'm a bit confused now, but meh. But yes, look at that's a lot of damage to be dealing. Personally, this is from someone that's been playing him a fair bit. He is a bit too broken and does need to be sort of fixed in the next patch, because his damage scaling is just ridiculous. Right now I have 121 AP, and if you actually look, my stun deals over 300 damage, which early game, especially against an assassin like a Katarina, that's quite a big, considerable chunk of health. The stars in the W deal 90 plus 47 damage. Again, that's quite a big chunk of damage against assassins. So his scaling is really strong at the minute. There are and always will be people that will argue that he's balanced, but he's really not. He's really not balanced at all. Yeah. So having covered the majority, well, all of his abilities, I'm gonna hope you're just gonna enjoy watching the actual gameplay. Really? At least he apologises. I mean, it is. Oh, sorry. That's go off. Just chuck on silence. This is, I'd say, on par with how broken Jin was when he came out, with that fourth bullet taking down like your entire health bar. He's not quite as broken as that, but Jesus Christ, he is still insanely strong, and he can 404 health bar not found somebody. I actually did mess up the combo there just a little bit. I should have knocked her into the centre of the stun instead of to the side of it, because I think she might have been able to dodge that actually.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
Oh god! Oh, she ignited me as well. That was a really nice play. Right, so, yeah, second item, you should always get the boots, but this, you want to try and get this really early, because of the slow. It is really strong on Aurelion, and it's actually what gives him enough chase potential to be able to ace a team on his own. I have seen it done, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm in bronze elo at the minute, and if I can see a bronze playing Aurelion Sol 1v5 the enemy team, that's got to be saying something about players in like Challenger and everything. If they were playing him, then surely they are doing some complete and utter crazy bullshit with him. Yeah, she's out. But in exchange, we shall take the turret. I mean, see, early on, he's actually doing 127 damage per hit to that turret. And as an AP champion, I don't think I've seen AP champions able to do that much damage to a turret this early.
My stars shine for all.
Alright. Ooh, hello, Diana. Alright, so Diana's around here somewhere, so I actually need to be backing off. But yes, Aurelion is strong. He's probably going to get fixed soon. And again, sorry, I've not got a lot of information in this video. Yeah, I mean, you see, that was just the amount of damage he does with his ult at the minute. 300 plus 112 magic damage with a 70% slow, and the knockback is a lot of damage when paired up with his stun and everything.
Targon's magic is cruel but potent.
But yes, I do believe that Riot are going to be nerfing him very soon. His scaling on his ult definitely needs tuning down a little bit.
I wouldn't navigate by the stars. They are a work in progress.
But yeah, see, his E is also a great tool for ganking, because dashing straight into lane like that with your stun is really strong because of the actual just sheer range of his stun. Yeah, I did mess up there. I didn't manage to save the Jhin, unfortunately. Should probably apologise for that and chuck a quick one on Drake. Yes, Aurelion definitely needs to be nerfed. If you guys can, I would abuse the hell out of him in ranked, because he has enough damage to level a team. Yeah, I mean, I'm just brutalising their squishies when Echo's not. Lol. Oh. Right. So yeah, the other thing I might have forgot to mention actually, his E loses all stacks upon taking any champion or tower damage. So yeah. In a team fight, it becomes pretty much useless, and what is it now? And taking damage actually makes him land from the air, so that again becomes pretty null and void, like when you're fighting in team fights and everything.
Will Targon realize its folly?
Yeah, you see, look at that. With that slow, he can't actually escape. There's just... It is really strong on him at the minute with his passive. So, definitely first or second item. You can see, you can literally just tear up the squishies as this guy with literally 2 completed items. I mean, bear in mind Civ has actually not been doing that well, but this is the sort of damage I'm doing with just 2 completed items. A full build Aurelion Soul gets so much extra damage, it's just unreal.
Wonder and love ignited.
Yeah, shouldn't have gone back in. I kind of accidentally misclicked that, well, never mind. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Again, sorry, I've been really quiet, but hopefully you've learned a bit about Aurelion Sol and have fun using him. If you've liked the video, please like and subscribe.